How's everyone doing? Christian Hernandez here with SVG. We're here with another new SVG sponsor spotlight. Very excited to introduce a new sponsor. Is why we're here. We're with Conor McGill. He's the Global Business Development Manager of Pixera. Conor, how you doing, sir? And how's the year going so far?
Really good. Thanks, Christian. This year is fast and getting faster, but excited to be with you guys today.
Right. It's pretty incredible. We're already almost halfway through March. And then before you blink, it's going to be the summer months and then it'll be in the 2022. But we're really excited for you to jump on board at SVG. Very excited. But for someone who may not know what Pixera is or who Pixera does in the industry, give a quick overview of the company's offerings and what they're giving sports audio, sports visual, all the type of professionals in this marketplace.
Sure, absolutely. Well, thanks for the opportunity. Pixera is an Austrian media server company. So we make hardware and software for the entertainment industry. And that includes venues like museums and sports stadiums and Hall of Fames and corporate offices, corporate briefing centers, and into the live event world. So concerts and, corporate events. And most recently, an emerging market for us is virtual production. And we're really excited about the sports video group because we see that as a convergence of people who do both large venue video and also have agency over specialized architectural installations like sports museums and Hall of Fames and that kind of thing. But now this emergence of using XR and virtual production as a way to present sports live. And Pixera is actually not just suitable, but perfect for that whole spectrum of applications.
Right. Teams are starting to use those virtual applications. I mean, some of them have been exacerbated or accelerated because of the pandemic. And now it's not so much kind of fringe territory. We're kind of diving deep into it on a daily basis. So great to have you in that front. You mentioned sports stadiums. Any recent projects with sports, and how do you kind of continue to see Pixera diving deeper into the sports world?
Yeah. Well, so my first interaction with AV Stumpfel was as a customer, and I installed one of our servers in the U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where I'm from, as part of a concourse activation for the Ecolab brand. So you can check that out online. That's an AV Stumpfel server, and it's 7 projectors, projection map on the concourse, presenting the Ecolab brand, in the venue. And then in Europe, we've done a number of field projections where you see the soccer football field or hockey rink that gets projector mapped on. That's our history, but our future is we want to move into more stadiums in the U.S. and we also want to move into more sports broadcasting studios, and we're working with some folks on that now. We don't have any completed projects, but it's a new thing for us, and that's really where the direction we're headed.
Right. US Bank Stadium, when it opened at the time, was one of the newer kind of evolution of what a sports venue is like in terms of look, in terms of entertainment. The Vikings we know very well, and the fact that you guys were a part of that is pretty special. And we're only looking to see how you guys can continue to be involved in not only venues, but as you mentioned, kind of sports broadcasting facilities. In terms of products, Conor, what are some of the recent products that you guys have kind of come up with to help these individuals get the job done day in, day out?
Well, there's a couple I'd like to highlight. So one thing that really sets us apart from other media server companies is that we do offer our solution as a software only, where you can provide your own hardware. And we also offer our own hardware where you can run it on stuff that we built, we've optimized. So on the software front, we've recently released our 1.8 software version, which has a ton of new features around XR, projection mapping, media management, all sorts of cool stuff, and show control. And then on the hardware front, we're just releasing our Pixera 4, which is this beast server that can just handle any real-time rendering, Unreal, game engine stuff, cool particle systems, AR, VR graphics, as well as have a ton of space for storing media. So you really get new products on both fronts from us this year, and something for everybody.
Right. And the pleasure of doing this in March is that you still have a lot of the chunk of the year left to look forward to. So if I had to give you an opportunity to say, I guess, 2 or 3 goals or trends that you're focusing on, what do you guys hope to cross off at the end of the list before the ball drops for 2023?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's in the context of SVG, we'd love to meet a bunch of cool people, talk about a bunch of cool projects. But really, if you ask me what the blue sky is, I'd love to have Pixera, installed in a sports venue here in the U.S., either at a stadium or in a Hall of Fame or a sports museum, or even a corporate development around a team's headquarters. And then on the other end, the XR end, we'd love to see, a Pixera powered production getting broadcast on one of the major networks.
Right. Always good to have the dreams, and we hope to be able to help you facilitate those. But Conor, thanks for the time, sir. Very much looking forward to working with you and the rest of the team at Pixera, and have a good one, man.
Absolutely. See you in LA.